Let me double check. Oh, everything is so slow. Yeah, I think we are live. So I'm just gonna open the live stream. So in case there are some questions in the live chat. Okay, we'll start it. But I guess we're gonna wait like. Oh wait, it's already 5 past. So if somebody's going to show up, they should show up. So I don't think we have to wait, right? You wanna
Up
wait?
to you.
Up.
Okay.
I mean, I have all day, but for you it's pretty late, actually, huh? What time is it? Like it's 10 p.m.
No, it's 9:30. 9:30.
9:30. Yeah. So let's not wait, and people will have recording. So just for folks watching, we're doing live stream just to have recording out of the box of the meeting, so we don't have secret triage of issues. Basically, the idea of this meeting is to triage in a synchronous way as much as we can from the website repository, because there's a lot of work there, and hopefully we're gonna close some issues.
Yep.
During the meeting. So I think more important are pull requests than issues, right? So we first start with pull requests, and then if we have some spare time, we're gonna jump into issues.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So let me first start sharing the screen.
Do you have that extension of sorting the pull request on the basis of recent activity?
But why do we need it?
Because like we can easily got that these number of pull requests have not much activity remaining, right? They have been given as an active, or maybe that contributor is not very much interested for that. We can surely guess those one, because the recent one is like the work is going on. Maybe they may have gone 3 to 4 days late inside it, but yeah, maybe it's just.
I mean, by default, it's.
Okay, let me give you the URL if I could have.
Recently updated, sorted by recently updated. I guess that's the option, right?
Maybe you can just click on it, or I'm pasting out that link into the chat box.
Then we have updated 8 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we can go with the most old one.
True. So let's go to the last page.
Perfect.
Let me. Okay, so the first things first. Alejandra, we have you on the call. So that's a pull request that was adding GSOC pages.
Yes, I remember this one. And I also remember that there would required a lot of extra improvements. I needed to make several improvements to it. I mean, it's definitely still relevant. So basically a few projects, not all, but a few projects that I felt like that looked organized, for example, they have a dedicated page. I'm thinking this would probably go under the new community section, what with all of the new ACEs work. And so the idea is that this would go into the community section, and it would be a page dedicated to one single page, just listing out any previous GSOD projects and, a summary of what it was, the year, the title, so that people and Google and future applications can always see right away, oh, look, they've already been accepted 2 times or in whatever. And then it's also good for the community who is wondering, hey, I wonder if this project is involved in Google Season of Docs. I wonder if they've done it before. So it's also good documentation for the community to know immediately what we've done in past years, which helps learn. Honestly, like they need to learn that to better understand, like, to onboard and stuff anyway. So it's community documentation, and it's also for the benefit of Google seeing us, taking us more seriously. So it's definitely still relevant, but it definitely needs to be reworked and redone.
So like we right now having the new community section, like which has a very new implementation done by Ace. So should we say that this particular doc should be under those community docs, right?
No, this is not a community doc. This is a GSOD program at a Sync API page. So essentially, every year when you apply, Google likes to see a page that is specifically dedicated to outline as an organization and open source, what do we stand for and what do we have to offer for people at GSOD. Like Google likes seeing that as a dedicated page. So it's not specifically documentation. I just said that it was also good learning because it is. Like every time somebody applies, they're always asking me now, what have you done before? When have you been accepted before? And so I could just give them a link with all that information. So it's not actually a document. Hopefully that's clearer now. Did I explain it better?
Just my question then
Yeah.
is, because Ace some time ago he opened a this pull request, not sure if you had a chance to see it in the community repo, where he adds some, not sure if he's duplicating what you had already, or he probably copied it over right from your pull request. Do you know anything about it?
I didn't even know he'd done this. That's kind of weird. I don't really know why it's under. I don't remember seeing that there. I would have to like think about it and really review it to see if it makes sense for it to be there or not. But whatever he copied over is not something that you need. Like he just copied and pasted previous applications, and that's not the information needed on this page.
So,
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to make a decision on the call, especially in case if there's some other pull request. So let me just add a comment that we need a follow-up to clarify if this pull request, like what's the status of, like, should this be closed and the other one continued? And because my assumption is that community repo, he put it in the community repo because we have this idea that community documentation is like generator documentation. It's
Right.
it's developed in the community repo, but then pushed out to the website. So maybe that's why he.
I mean, I definitely assume like right now quickly that it would kind of make sense to per se close it in favor of Ace's recent work. Like I would go with his work because that's the most recent. This is very old. I would definitely go with Ace's pull request. My only concern with closing it is I just want to make sure I don't forget about it. But I don't think we'll forget about it because we just saw that he has a section for it on his pull request. So no, definitely Ace's is better. I would go with Ace's and close mine. Mine is extremely old.
What if we do that? If he doesn't misses out this particular changes, we can just mention out this particular Alejandro's pull request in the PR where the community section has been merged to the master, so that he can get the notification regarding that we
Yeah,
do need.
let me first put a comment quickly here. So
Yeah, we should. That's a really good idea. I totally agree with Akshat. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes, just referencing it so that we can remember, and cross-reference. And then when I'm reviewing Ace's pull request carefully, I will easily be able to reference this one that I closed. So yeah, thanks, Akshat. So wow, this is it's crazy where we were back then when I created this pull request and all the new cool stuff we have today.
Okay, so I added, I closed the other PR and added comment in the community repo in the PR, so we don't forget about it. And the next one, fixed issue. So there was a pull request. But there was no follow-up at all.
Yeah, so regarding this issue, what has been made that was regarding that making us skip to content button working in the website. So means right now the skip to content work button doesn't work as proper as it should be. And this pull request was regarding that. But this particular issue is already under that winter of code program, and I think that a mentee that known as Diganta Kumar Banik is already working on that. He has a PR regarding that in the website.
Okay,
So
but the
maybe if
PR
it-
that he, like the issue that he's linking, it's closed already. Or is it a pull request? No, it's a... Okay, so we're do you know the other pull requests?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can link?
it's there. I right now just ping into that. Let me, you can just show up the, okay, let me give you the link for that. Of that. It's in the Zoom chat. That too had one problem, that the contributor isn't responding from the last 2 weeks. I even messaged him on the Slack too, as he is the mentee and in the program, and I'm the mentor. So I also asked him to do any changes and requested I even asked it if he has gone through any problems or there is any problem he's facing right now, but he hasn't responded yet.
Yeah, okay. But it's still the most recent. So the other one was also zero response from the...
Yeah.
Okay, next one, added all required sub pages. Oh, that's another. We have many.
I think this is the pull request that Ace mentioned, that he has dissected this PR into 3 to 4 PRs. That was the last comment in this one.
But I thought it's already, that one is super old. Ah, yeah. So we're closing this one because he did the other ones.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, the next one, add migration guide for 3.0, and something similar is add release notes for 3.0. They are still valid. So they were created by Jonas as basically placeholders for the work around 3.0, so we don't forget about adding these two. I will just remind Jonas about those two PRs during the meeting tomorrow that we have about 3.0. So yeah, they're still valid. They still have to be here. We just need to start writing the content. Adding ability to build those. Yeah, it's from Dave. I think like Dave is not contributing for some time already. So I don't believe there's any progress that is going to happen here. Let's see what's the merge conflicts.
Probably I've changed that the to build PostScript a lot. That's why there will be a lot of conflicts.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you ask me a question?
Yep.
No? Oh, okay.
No. We just like, it's basically refactor of the scripts that already changed a lot since the
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna close this one with comment. Okay. TC update. Oh, this one.
Yeah, let's go back to.
Yeah, this one is old, but I know that Harish
Like,
is
he
active.
completed it, I think, the work inside it, but due to conflicts, we haven't merged it.
Okay. Maciej did not play ping pong with me, on although he acknowledged the ping pong.
Oh, I'm very good at the ping pong game and then like forgetting about the ball.
So actually again, like, so it's, but we have some conflicts here. So he did it right, but we just need to resolve merge conflicts, or
Yeah, I mean, like in the previous comments too, like there are certain discussion going on regarding the UI if we look into it.
yeah.
Was that
and
resolved?
that's why I was pinging Amache, because I saw he was reviewing before. Yeah. So let me just, because I know that Harish he's recently back and contributing again. So yeah, let me just ping him and
Also to Alejandro, if you could look into this PR of the UI that has been made by the Harish was perfect according to you or not. Means like there are changes on the top pages where he is making a slight new navigation regarding onto the doc pages inside a section. So like
Oh,
mm,
okay. Thanks for the heads up and reminder. Lucas, can you tag me in the comment to help remind me and get a notification to check out what Akshat mentions? We do a lot of praying around here, don't we?
I like that the more atheistic I become, I use praying more and more often. Confusing. Added contributors page.
there's something we discussed in the Slack too regarding that GitHub APIs.
It's the list of contributors, right?
Yeah.
No. Is it? Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
this. Yeah. But then we have, I think there should exactly this, and I think there is a discussion, a related discussion, because it's about like crawling, I mean, getting access to the data. I think that's the related one. Recognizing OSS contributors. We're waiting for Maya coming back from Outreachy. And I think Thule has some experience with data analysis, so that's something.
So like we are doing it with GitHub archives too. I mean, it's in this one only, that with that idea only.
Yeah, I mean that's really the only way. I don't think there is any other, especially looking at my rough calculations. But yeah, let's
like that is.
Sorry.
Like it has huge number of calls that we can't do specifically. Even for the tools that we do, the number of my GitHub token literally exceeds the number of rate limits on that too, for just one call.
I mean, basically, I would write a comment to Ace with suggestion that this PR should be closed, actually. First of all, because he's targeting community branch, and we don't want any more improvements to community branch. We just want to merge it. And then whatever new view he will create, it should be just done against the master branch. So that's one thing. And the other one, I mean, he basically should not open APR until we have designs, because like first we first we need to figure out how to gather data and what would be the design, and then we can actually open APR.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
When you say targeting community branch, what does that mean? Like, is that like a technical Git term, or are you just saying duplication of work?
No, so you see the branch. So he's from his branch on his fork. Instead of going to the master branch, we have this temporary a kind of feature branch with the community changes that he was doing. You recall this ambassadors view, the new meetings view, and the third one was some other don't remember view. And so he had been working on these new views instead of directly on master branch. He had this community branch. You remember when we talked about these tutorials from Tuli and Karuna and others, and that like next time it would be good to integrate them first on some kind of feature branch, so something like a community branch.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks. Okay.
yeah, and anyway, we want to close this community branch as fast as possible. So like any additional features added to it would not help.
Will be another havoc. Like we need to review it again then.
Okay, but I'm not closing. Let him close it. Oh, my network is super fast. Okay, cool. Okay, case studies. Yes. I wish I can complete this pull request this week. That's my target. So we don't have to discuss in more details it. Unless you want to understand what is it about, I can explain quickly. You really are not interested? I can talk about it. Like, don't be shy. Just tell me.
Like, not interested yet, but if you wish to, you can.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna anyway. I see you're just shy, and I will explain it anyway.
Oh yeah, Akshat is shy. That is definitely how I would describe his personality and work ethic.
So basically, my pull request is about enabling such a view like this one once it loads. Oh yeah, so we're gonna have a new view, case studies, where we will have official case studies from different companies. And there's already like once we publish it, we're gonna have Adeo as a first one on the list with all the description, like how they
so nice.
How they use Async API and etc. Like what version of Async API, what tools, the configurations. So like basically explanation of different things they do with Async API and event-driven architectures. So, but yeah, I did not publish it yet because I haven't have time. But now, since Tuli, amazing Tuli is in the project and she can handle all the other stuff, then I have time for it finally. So
I
yeah.
can't stop. I have to say this again. This looks so nice. I love it. It looks so amazing. And the content looks very interesting. I can't wait to read it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're very kind.
Actually, I should read it. Make sure I help you review it because we know
Oh, yeah.
how it's great.
Yeah, so true. And the cool stuff is that I had a discussion with another company last week. So next to Adele, we're gonna have even much cooler name of the company
Oh,
here in a few weeks. So yeah.
cool. Wow, it's so crazy. Yay.
Now you know why I wanted to talk about this PR anyway. Showing off on public. So yeah, next pull request. Add interactive comparison. Oh yeah, that was cool. How did it end up?
Wasn't
It
he
was
still
we didn't
struggling?
end up. Yeah, he was struggling in something, and we didn't able to find the solution for that. I think Mache pointed out something, but it didn't work for me too.
Yeah, let's check with him, and if he won't reply, I think we should still try to pick it up somehow. If he won't be able to continue, would be nice to really continue with this one. Especially that once we get this done, like we're pretty close heading towards 3.0. So it would be nice that when somebody goes here, we also have another column of async API 3.0. But yeah, let's see. Add bindings concept docs, bindings concept doc. Nelson, do you know, Alejandra, if Nelson is planning to continue contribution?
Your guess is as good as mine because talking is not the same as doing.
So I'm not sure, like, any suggestions?
Well, he always says that he wants to keep contributing, that he's totally going to do it. But then I haven't, and I have messaged, sorry, blah, words. I have messaged him several times, but he hasn't responded about the next draft to fix the Angular mistake. I mean, at this point, if we could also give it to another contributor, the document, because, when there's no responses and it's just left and there isn't actually work that can be used, I think we can definitely give it to a community member that is, already working if they wanted it.
Okay. And here already we have, let's not lose it, my comment with the like technical input for the for this document.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think we should close it. We could reassign it.
Yeah, not the issue. I mean, but pull request, you probably suggest that we should close it, right?
Oh, right. Got it. Yes. Of course, duh. I totally missed what you were saying. Yeah. Was anyone not on the topic?
Anyway,
Oh,
not on
yeah.
the topic.
Yep, I am reviewing all of your case studies, every single one of them, for the benefit of the world. Just kidding.
Yeah, even I was confused at once that Lucas write that anyone. It doesn't sound like that to whom he's pointing out.
We have a saying in Polish, dwóch na jednego to banda łysego, but I don't know how to translate it, but it literally is perfect to describe you two.
That's supposed to mean.
So two people attacking one person is
Oh,
is,
poor
Lucas.
What a hard life he has.
is a bold it's a bold guy band. So
Wait, what? A
that's
bald guy?
the translation. Let's see.
Oh, what? Okay,
that's the saying in Poland. Oh yeah.
2 against 1 is a wild branch.
Whatever that means, but for every Polish person, it's pretty clear what that means.
Okay.
That's why jokes should not be translated, because then they are not funny.
Yeah.
If you still want to write. Okay, pretty clear and transparent. Next one.
Actually, I would edit that comment and add one more point, or I don't know if you want to add it or I'll add it, but I do think that community members should be aware that, it's okay, life gets busy, and look at me, I had that GSOC page PR open for years, right? And I haven't finished it either. That's fine. It's not a problem when those things happen. But when it does happen, that just to be aware that an option is to reassign this to another community member that has the time to pick up the work. So I do want him to be aware that we can reassign this.
Okay, then I'm just copying link, putting in the chat, so you can please add it.
Oh, sorry, what? Copying what?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just because I was also thinking about how remember how Ace was having problems also with the mentorship program, where I think a lot of people took advantage of him and weren't really responsive to him or actually really involved in the mentorship. And Ace gave so much of his time and passion, but not everyone reciprocated. So I just think that as a community, we should be aware of okay, which community members are involved and which ones right now don't have the time to be involved. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's part of managing things.
Totally agree with you.
Okay, cool. Well, I will open the link and write a comment myself then, so that because I saw your face, I'm like,
Lucas was he stopped in between the typing, listened to you very properly, and then at last I will drop a link to you.
Because I was pretty sure I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes that I'm gonna have to fix real time, and remember what I said about bold bunch. The next one, blog post. Oh, blog post. Image is reduced. It's approved, and it's not merged.
It's waiting on my side.
Yep, you have to accept, but we also have to definitely set a new date. Which would be today. It's 28th. We just released my article about status updates. So the next would be Thursday, which is the 2nd, I guess, right? In 2 days, we have 2nd of March. If tomorrow is 1st, right?
Tomorrow is 1st, yeah.
Okay, on Thursday would be 2nd.
Oh man, I by mistake made a review on the wrong PR and approved that pull request.
Which one? This one?
On
the
a
wrong
blog post just before it, above
Oh,
it.
yeah, but anyway, don't approve yet this one, because if he will change the date, any approvals will be cancelled. So we just need to remember that we should
Like
just
even
see.
the in the pull request, like in the blog post, even I think my approval is not needed even if I haven't not made any requested changes.
But you made request for changes. That's why this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally you don't have to approve, as you said. But yeah, if you request changes, that happened to me with my status update. Like Franz said that if Alejandra approves, then everything is okay. But then he forgot that he requested changes that he had to approve anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna ping you here, folks, so you remember this pull request. On the date of the post.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
remember the blog post. Is the one that talks about tic-tac-toe, right?
I haven't read it, to be honest.
Like, do you approve something you didn't read?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Just making sure. Oh, yes, it's a tic-tac-toe one. He made a tic-tac-toe game to like make the blog post more interesting, but he wrote the words incorrectly. And so the way he spelled it, he actually was using the words for tick, like the animal. I have a picture if you scroll down, and tack, like the little like nails that you use to put stuff up in the wall. All the way down, all the way down. There we go.
This one is ugly.
Yeah, so that's how he wrote. He actually like accidentally wrote tick as in that and tack as in that. So that's why I remember this blog post, because it was very funny. Looked like he was talking about ticks and tacks during the whole time, the whole blog post.
Actually, I think there's a tic-tac-toe was song or the name of the German band. Was popular here in 90s.
Huh.
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Let me quickly double check with my wife. Karina, tic-tac-toe kojarzysz? To była piosenka czy zespół? Zespół? Yeah, it was German band, yeah. Yeah, they were singing in German, and it's surprising, but it was popular very much in Poland. Sanitize code from the DOC. Florence open pull request. It's approved. And merge. Yeah, we can't. Again, this guy from Mendes. Yeah, we're waiting just for fun. Okay. Can I write it like this? Approved?
Our almighty blocker. That's a good one. I like it. Almighty blocker is so good, man. I wish I thought of that one.
Next one. Oh my God, we have so many blog posts in the pipeline.
So actually, I accidentally approved this one, but yeah, you should request changes regarding the date that has been mentioned in the PR.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it requires review of Alejandra too.
Yeah.
Like before her approval, we can't merge anything.
Okay, Alejandra, I'm gonna comment so you get a notification that there's a blog post for review.
Yay, another one.
Okay. Perfect. Next one. New CSS.
Just a doubt that if some accidentally I've approved any changes, is there any way that I can remove my review in the GitHub?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can go back into the file and submit another review again. Just click the buttons all over again.
yeah, exactly.
So like in that case, it will become like requested changes then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I cannot like I don't want to make anything requested changes because that PR doesn't on my side.
But it's anyway markdown file that requires explicitly Alejandra. So you.
What if you re-request yourself? Re-request a review from him, and I think that'll automate it. That'll like, I mean, not automated. Like if you scroll up and re-request a review from him.
Ah, true.
Yeah, that can be a
yeah, cancelled. Yeah.
Boom. You're welcome.
Next one.
Schooling the boys. Schooling the boys.
Not sure what's this one about. It's pretty old again from Dave.
Yeah, like regarding this PR, I know about it. So I actually replicated this PR in my one and it was corrected in that PR. So this one is pretty much old one. I discussed this with the Marche and have merged these changes in. So this PR is regarding that whenever we click something on the TOC site in the doc, it always asks that that particular heading goes up into the navbar because the navbar has been made sticky. So that heading is that overlapped with the navbar. So we require certain scroll margin inside it. And that scroll margin is made using Tailwind.
Okay, but it's basically fixed with the PR you mentioned, like 3731.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then closing. Oh, and state bot. Add Modelina to tools list, but it is no, it isn't.
So this particular PR is regarding the list that we are removing it from the docs, right? Yeah, Alejandra even mentioned that.
But I think your pull request to remove it is pretty advanced, right? To remove the old list. I think I saw some updates recently.
I think this needs to be closed or changed because it's no longer relevant.
Even Jonas added another PR regarding addition of this tool in the
dashboard. Yeah, this one needs to be closed because I think we're like 1 second away from approving Akshat's pull request and merging it. Akshat, can you link to that pull request here in the chat? Speaking of which, so that I can actually like go ahead and approve it myself so I don't forget.
Sorry, which one?
The one that eliminates the need for this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So
wait, Akshat isn't. He can't approve his own pull request.
Okay, so I'm not quoting every single word. I'm lying.
Because Akshat's pull request is 1 second away from being approved. That's like different. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're very close to merging it. But again, technically in open source, you can't merge your own pull request, so you're kind of writing a lie.
Yeah, nobody will know. Oh, wait. I just wanted to say that we're the only ones at the meeting, but I just noticed that Tuli made a comment in YouTube.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and she's defending me. Like even she noticed how you behave. Like she just wrote a comment. Why are you ganging up on Łukasz? You see? How do you feel about it?
Wait, this is not. this is not the pull request that was, oh, sorry, I was distracted looking at what Akshat said. Not this pull request. I mean the pull request where you made Akshat, where you delete the tool list from the documentation.
Okay. Yeah, got it. I sent you the number link.
Yes, this one. Thank you. Okay, got it. Yes, approving
But
right
yeah,
now.
I asked another dot from the Lucas there.
Closing.
Dun dun dun. Your work is irrelevant.
Limit drop down height of tools filter. Mm,
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. This PR is regarding the tools dashboard. I made an issue regarding that inside the language filters and the technology filters, this drop down should be in a such a way that it shouldn't exceed a lot, because the technology part, there are too many options inside it, like to decide which values you are selected. And even that, there's one more pull request that made the changes that even if you if you select certain filters, it adds to the list under it. So that way I made an issue that we should have a proper way of making the drop downs. It shouldn't be like it should exceed the height of the filter.
okay, then you just have to make a review then.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I think it missed out on the pings. But yeah, this particular, what he has made it, that he removed the scroll from the, yeah. So like this certain change is like very awkward to me.
But yeah, that's enough from my side, and you'll know what to do.
I will look into it.
Come on. I clicked comment. Oh yeah, it's there.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, page 2 reviewed, but so now I will go to page 1, but it's gonna be refreshed for sure. Let's refresh then anyway.
Just refresh the second page only. I think that will be good.
No, it's late. I already did. Yeah, so let's go back. Copy button, horizontal scroll right. Horizontal scroll bar position in code blocks. Oh yeah, is it? Wait, I don't see the. Yeah, the scroll bar is overlapping basically. Yeah. The content. Oh, nice. He fixed that. I don't think we can only use the code block element. I think we still use the, for some scenarios. Yeah, we do. Okay. And let's see.
Like code block component is like she fixed that in the PR, but yeah, the backtick ones is like that is we are using on as an JSX inside the green atom. So that's the logic that I didn't get it. That how we can change the properties for the backticks since we are using the proper breakdown markdown for it.
Okay, then let's see what Janvi or Handy will figure, and if not, then we'll We'll see what's next.
Yeah.
Remove blanks.
Yeah, this was the most funny PR I have got. See the file change. Go to the file change section.
Just one space, literally. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is nice to clean up your code. That is going to be very easy to review, I guess.
So like I saw the changes and then I was like, should I merge it or not? Or should I approve it or not?
I mean,
Okay, yeah. Then this is a
like in the end, why not? I mean, I was always complaining when people in open source complain on this kind of pull request, but in the end, like this white space should not be there. We have bigger problem, like we don't have any linter anyway for the website, so sometimes it's difficult. That's why these blank spaces show up. Like if you folks don't mind, I'll approve.
yeah. Just go. You can go with that.
Yeah, I'll approve, but I will not merge again because we should not make such decisions on the calls. So yeah, I'll approve and I'm gonna remember about this pull request and in a few days merge if nobody has issues with it. New style guide grammar. Alejandra, do you know anything about it? Oh,
Yeah, we're working on a style guide. This is one of the tasks. There are 17 or 18 tasks.
Whether checks are failing on that.
Yeah, I mean checks are failing because he didn't. I don't think we have yet the section where he added the grammar, right?
Oh, yes.
No, but that shouldn't make it fail.
No, that should because there's he didn't add any like if it's supposed to render, like it should have the front matter, right?
You're talking about the metadata that goes at the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I haven't reviewed the pull request yet, so I haven't noted that to him yet. But is it perhaps only the metadata that's making it fail? Again, since I haven't reviewed it yet, I don't know if there's like let's say maybe there's like some quotes not closed or something.
No, that's for sure. Docs community is not there. If you remember, we still have this discussion where
No, that's not what I said. I said that I don't think that anything else could be making it break, right?
No, this is probably making it break. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's because simply this location was never there. It's not configured with any scripts because we don't have the docs community.
Metadata, will a deploy link then work or not?
No, we have to have those additional files, like index and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a first document I see. So it definitely has to have docs. You see, docs have I don't know, concepts. They have the section MD, index MD, without. And community is pretty new, it's.
Oh, wait. So you're not just talking about the metadata that, of course, is missing from that markdown file. You're also talking about making sure that he adds a section.
It's completely new section, right? So it has to be configured in.
So would that need just index MD, section MD, and the metadata on the new doc?
In theory, yes. I don't remember last time when we were adding it, but yeah, looking on the others, as far as I remember, it's just a section MD and index MD.
Okay, and I was very clear in the ticket and in all of my communication with them that it is not yet final that's the directory, but I told them that what mattered was to get them writing first and that we can change the directory if it turns out to be needed later. So just for your visibility, because I don't think you noticed that. There are already several tasks with pull requests for the style guide open that we're working on. So that's nice that we have some more contributors there. So then I'll make sure to add that information to all of these tasks and communicate that with the other contributors that also probably have the same errors in their pull request.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like
like-
when we were adding guides, I'm not sure if you remember, actually you, not contributors, but you, Alejandra, I think you were the one that added this initial index and section to enable new guides section.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
or Maciej, and then people were adding documents.
Yeah, it
And-
was me with, back in the day.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
So you know about the PR. I'll just ping you here, so you get.
No, you don't
notification.
need to ping me. Like, I'm very present and have this one open. I
perfect.
do know now that I need to add that information and extra instructions to all of the style guide pull requests.
Mhm.
Cool. Thanks for explaining that.
Next one, add Modelina to new tools list.
Oh, I thought we closed that.
No, it's the new tools, the other one. But
The
did he-
dashboard?
It's like, yeah, the
Oh.
journals doesn't responded on that, I think.
Okay. So Alejandra, like the other PR that we closed was to add Modelina to the old list, and this one is to this new list. But we're just
Why
pinging
don't
him.
why don't we fix the title of the pull request to say new tools dashboard? Because tools list, I think, will create confusion for people who are still thinking of the old spot.
Sure.
Like, we shouldn't have any more pull requests regarding that tools.
List. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
list, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. See, now I think there won't be confusion.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, remove stray apostrophe.
Oh, that's probably a short one.
Yeah, it's event-driven architectures and not, yeah. I think the
What did he say was 404ing? It said something about a 404 in his description. This page is 404ing on the docs site. Is it? We should check it out.
Sorry, which page is this one?
again,
I have to look at the files again to remember something about getting started. Tutorials getting started.
Yes, it is getting 404. The reason for that is that whenever pings directly to that particular using the website, it gets 404 because it doesn't reloads the browser.
What?
Like,
Sorry, I don't
uh,
understand.
oh yeah.
Yeah, means like it's yes.
Why is it 404ing though? Oh, we haven't designated anything for that title, the subsection title, getting started. That's I guess that's something we missed because like I don't think generator does that. Like click on generator in tools and that won't happen. Yeah, see, so we missed something. Ooh, we missed something with getting started.
So, like
What
for
if we-
getting started, you need something like a customized URL because the generator has the slightly slash URL.
We probably
And
don't
for
have index
the-
MD. That's why. Let's quickly
Yeah,
check.
exactly.
Oh, I'm so glad this person noticed this bug. It's always those little things that you don't notice and the outside person notices.
There is an issue regarding this in the repository. I think two issues are there.
No, but there is index MD.
Section. Yeah, no, that's not it.
Can you please click on that index MD? What's inside that?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was wondering.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Can you go to that index empty file of that getting started?
Oh yeah.
Look. Why isn't this page is showing up? It should be there. Yes.
Hmm.
Why is this so weird? What is different with this section?
So basically, like it should work, like, right?
Okay, so like for generator, we have an introduction page for that, and it is being show up in the section sidebar too. And for the getting started, we are not getting any specific introduction or overview type of particular page in that, even in the sidebar too. It looks like maybe during the script it isn't recognizable, or it
Maybe
is getting missed out.
Maybe it's because of its clashing. The name is clashing with the section name. The title, I mean, of this index MD. So index MD, it's there, it's cool, but it's the title is kind of clashing, has a clash with the section name.
What do you mean has a clash?
So,
Sorry, I don't
so
understand.
the scripts where they read titles, they read, okay, there's a section name, and then like basically between like look how it works with generator. Like it's not that generator shows the docs, it's just that your initial doc that is being loaded, it's introduction. The same here. So in the navigation above event-driven architectures, we should have this intro like we have here. That should be
So you want that we should change the title of this particular page
like introduction or
something.
what, like whatever can be the name of the document that is like a having this intro that is there in the content. I guess it can't be named getting started. We can actually, I mean, we can't quickly check it because we're over time.
Okay.
But I think that's the quickest fix.
I still don't understand the fix, so I think I'll follow with you up maybe offline because
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not 100%, of course, I'm not 100% sure that that it's gonna work. It's just that because what I see is that this section, like, so this section, this document, right? Getting started, section MD, this one, it's responsible for that part, right? And then the problem, I think, is that we also have index MD that also has the same title. So it's probably something in our scripts that treats it the same as the section name. Because if there would be no conflict with title of the document and the section name, then basically this getting started document should show up here in the navigation above the event-driven architectures. It should be just one of many documents in the list here, but it's not showing up. I think it's because of the title that is matching the section name. So the only fix, I think, is that basically this index MD title has to be set to something different that describes whatever is here, like some kind of intro to getting started guides. Does it make sense?
Okay, can you make one thing that if you go into that particular 404 page, that one, and can you please go to the console window?
Oh yeah, no,
but
and you see where it goes.
The generator tool should probably has the same title as the subsection, so that doesn't really make sense.
No, you see in generator. So with generator, the thing is that this introduction, it's a title of index MD file. And so this title of index MD file is different than the section MD, because section MD name, the title of section MD file is generator, and the introduction has different title. And in case of getting started, both section MD and index MD have the same title.
It shouldn't be like
for me, but sorry, that just clicked for me. Yeah. That makes sense to think that that could be it. So I should probably just make a pull request for that today to see if that.
We can maybe you can ask the pull request creator because everything came from this pull request, right?
Right, the guy who
So
knows.
yeah, so this is valid, and
Maybe, oh, should we leave a comment and ask him
Mhm.
if he's interested in? Oh,
Okay, so right now I just changed the title of that particular page and it actually didn't work. Like I made that page as introduction, started that out in the localhost, and still it gives 404 page.
Did you rebuild the
Yeah,
website?
yeah.
hmm,
That's
hmm.
not so. Just to confirm, you went here, here, and here.
Inside, yeah, yeah,
You did introduction,
yeah.
and you did,
NPM runtime.
and it didn't work. Touche.
Just one of the I see additional folders in your section like do you
Hmm. Hmm.
Maybe it's also because of this old metadata that is not really needed. Let's
yeah. Like if yeah, you need to rebuild it.
hmm.
I think there's something in the post script that is going on with the postscript that maybe that this particular page has been ignored or has been removed to a certain failure of in the metadata or something like that.
So when you click on generator, it takes you to tools/generator, docs tools/generator. When you click on tutorial/getting started, which is correct. Okay. Anyway, we're not gonna find a fix quickly on the call.
Yeah.
So this one, and I'll ping you, Alejandra. You want to be the one that approves it, or I can approve it? This backtick. This
I
string.
mean, it doesn't really. I don't care who approves it. Whoever wants to.
Okay, so, but like you agree with the.
No, how dare he fix something that's wrong? What is wrong with this guy? My goodness.
Okay, then I'll approve then. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's markdown file. You anyway have to approve.
Oh, shoot the link here in Zoom and I'll approve it right away.
Oh, okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, so we anyway have to investigate. Okay, so folks, like it's pretty late, especially for Akshat. I think we should. We did anyway a super great job, I think.
I'm excited that we were able to
Perfect.
do this.
And really the situation improved. Oh, maybe the last one. This
Yeah,
release note. That's one. That one is super cool. Why we did not merge it yet? Oh, can I send you a link, Alejandra? So we need you to have a look. It's not sure if you remember.
yeah.
It's about adding this release notes link panel.
Oh yes, I remember. I remember that one. Yeah, yes. Link is helpful. Thank you. Look at it right away too.
Okay, cool. So I think we have this one is anyway style guide. So as you said, you're gonna update. This is style
I think
guide.
after this,
and this
I
is-
think we all have the newer ones.
Yeah. So we have pretty fresh view then, which is pretty neat. Okay. So we're gonna sync offline, I guess, if we want to do the same with the issues, but I guess in not pretty soon, maybe in a week or 2 weeks, or even
Yeah, like
later.
issues is a very big task.
Yeah.
Like looking into the numbers.
Okay. So the conclusion is doing sometimes triage synchronous way is a nice boost on the project.
What if we did it like once a month? Or is that too much? I think once every 2 weeks is unrealistic.
With the website, you mean?
Oh yeah, speaking only for website, just because since it's open source and we're not like rushing people to complete X number of stories per sprint. But I don't know if maybe once a month is still too much.
Once a month, I don't think it's too much anyway. But
Yeah, things like
but also like doing regular. Do you think we need to do it regular? Like because like for example, Stalebot, we have it configured that something is stale only after 3 months.
like it is pretty much needed for the issues, not for the move for the peers, because peers is one that if someone is contributing actively, surely will ping us for the reviews. Issues is like that. If for sometimes it may happens that the PR is not linked with the issue, so the PR gets merged. We still have the issue open in the website, even if it is done.
Yeah, but anyway, like we're off time really 20
Okay.
minutes. So let's sync on offline and see what's what we want to do next and go further. Okay, so thanks to both of you for your time and whoever was watching us offline. I mean, in a chat. Any final words?
We did a pretty good job. Just
With it, like so one thing I can tell you, Akshat, so what I learned in the corporation before working on open source, when you know you did a great job, you just you just do this and then you feel better, like. So we should do it now, everyone. We did a great job.
Yay.
Yep.
Feel so good about myself.
Bye.